Hey everybody, Mr. Troy here. I got a super quick video for you on converting between the two different types of formulas when you're working with arithmetic sequences. All right, here we go. It's time for math with Mr. Troy. All right, so super quick reminder on an arithmetic sequence. An arithmetic sequence is a pattern of numbers where each new number is the previous one with something added on. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 counts because you're adding 2, adding 2, adding 2, adding 2. So does 7, 10, 13, 16 because you're adding 3, adding 3, adding 3, adding 3, etc. Okay? There are two ways to give a formula. One is like this one here, where you are given what is called the explicit formula. So explicit means that it's just spelled out for you. So this is the explicit formula for some sequence. Now, one thing that you might want to think of here is that this doesn't really operate like multiplication. So don't think of it as multiplication. Just think about it as if I'm looking for the first element, I'm going to plug in 1. If I'm looking for the second element, I'm going to plug in 2. If I'm looking for the fifth element, I'm going to plug in 5. I can figure out any particular number because I have an explicit formula. Okay, if I plug in 1 here, 1 minus 1 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0, so it's just 44. If I plug in 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, 44 minus 2 is 42. Now, I told you that the deal with these is that you add or subtract the same thing over and over and over again, which means this pattern must just be this. And we can write a dot, dot, dot to say it goes on like that forever. Now, this is really similar to a linear function that we've studied before, but it's a little different because you don't have an x and a y. You just have a set of numbers. So when you're writing a recursive formula, b of 1, or sometimes b sub 1, is the first term. So what's the first term? 44. Now, what this means is b of n equals b of n minus 1 plus what? Now, remember, don't think of this like distribution. So don't say bn minus b. You're not distributing that b. This is plugging in for n. So this means the nth term, or a particular term, is the n minus 1th term plus what? Well, to go from one term to the next, you subtract 2. So our answer there is going to be negative 2. Okay, an explicit formula has one part. It tells you where you're starting and what you're going by. A recursive formula has two parts. It tells you where you're starting and what you're going by. All right. Now, if you don't mind, we're going to do that in reverse. Okay, so here I have a recursive formula. I know it's a recursive formula because it's given to me in two parts. So this tells me that the first part is 7, or the first term, rather, is 7. Then, to find a particular term, take the previous term and add 33. So 40, 73, etc. So the explicit formula is to find a particular term, you're going to take 7 and you're going to add 33. But you're not going to add 33 n times because you don't need to add 33 to find the first term. If you wanted to find the third term, you'd only add 33 twice. So you just add 33 one time less than the number term you're looking for. All right, hope that helps. Super quick, hopefully super easy. See ya.